Hello everybody, my name is Panda, and welcome to part 2 of our Monster Hunter Stories playthrough, where we left off last time. I just became a writer. Well, not yet, technically. I gotta go cleanse my writer's stone. What does that mean? Well, I'll show you if you want to go ahead and hang on and take in this adventure with me. It should be fun, it should be exciting, or at least I'd like to hope so. Obviously, let me know in the comment section below how you feel after everything's said and done, and I look forward to hearing from you. But enough about me. Let's continue on with this journey. Take this before you head out. It's my writer's notes. Now you'll be able to look back over the things you've learned. Check it out by selecting writer notes from Triangle. You can open the camp menu in town or in the field from Triangle. You'll unlock more of this menu's functions throughout the game. You're going to need to know lots of things as a writer, but hey, don't get too crazy. That's important, or what's important is love and armor. More. Well, I mean, love and armor is important in a Monster Hunter game, is what I'm saying. For the love, amour, of donuts. They both mean the same thing. Ha! Don't sweat the small details, sir, Fluffykins. Let's go. You've got an awesome future waiting for you. Only the trials to go. Let's do it. All right, so we've changed our writer's notes. Everything ready, buddy? Let's go ahead and head out to Ponder Hills. Here we come. So now we get into the core meat and potatoes of the game. It's not going to let me ride my Monstie right away. Let me on. Let me on. Okay, well, I guess I'm walking. Probably at least until I get to Dan. Hello, Dan. Are you going to teach me how to fight? I would like to know.
Check it. There's a helpless Aptonoth just over there. Go get him, Tiger!
Let's get this show on the road, buddy. Feel free to ask if you need directions.
I shouldn't. It's right in front of me, but hey, thanks. Thanks for the tip. Alright, the Aptonoth is usually docile, but it's really powerful. It's innocently grazing. First, select fight. It's going to force me to use power, and I'm going to bounce. Is that right? You're going to force it? Yep.
Nice!
It's a head-to-head. Awesome! A head-to-head is when you attack each other head-on. If you choose the right attack type, you can deal additional damage to your opponent. Try. We'll get him next time. If you manage to read another monster's attacks, you can get a huge advantage in battle. To see if a head-to-head will be triggered, check out the battle lines that appear when selecting your target. The Aptonoth tends to use power attacks. Do you get what type of attack you need to choose? Yeah, speed. So ultimately, it's a big game of rock, paper, scissors. Speed beats power, power beats tech, tech beats speed. Choosing which one, and relying on the monster to choose one, it's a little bit of a gamble. Obviously, monsters tend to lean towards certain aspects when attacking. Like you said, the Aptonoth is a little bit more power-based, so you get away with using speed a little bit more often. So there is a little bit of guesswork involved, but for the most part, it's pretty fair, all things considered. And at the end of the battle, we get rewards. In this case, a bunch of raw meat and 2 tails. I don't know how to, but I ain't going to question it. I'm just going to accept it as fact. That Aptonoth had 2 tails. Possum. Protecting your opponent's moves is the key to victory, for sure. Whoa, kiddo, hold up. Did you notice your HP's getting kind of low? And now would be a good time to grab an herb from your items list in the camp menu. Select items in the camp menu. To view items that you're currently carrying, you can use items to recover HP or cure abnormal statuses outside of battle. Use an herb to restore your HP, and let's head for the top of the hill. Alright, so if we go to our inventory and we go ahead and pop an herb, we can go ahead and get healed. 30 points. I still can't ride. That is unfortunate, but got some wheat. Got some more wheat.
after Velociprey next, huh? Breathe in, breathe out. We got this.
Oh yeah, this ain't a hard fight, but most of it's scripted anyway, so if you lose, I don't even know if you honestly could. Velociprey speeds attacks. Stay sharp. It's a little sneaky Velociprey. First select fight. Can I not choose power? It's gonna make me fail this head-to-head. No, kiddo, that didn't work. Read the attacks. Read the attacks.
Hey, get him!
Watch the Velociprey and think carefully. Well, it's a technical attacker. Yeah, see, now I can actually back out, so... Or, I mean, it's not... I need to be technical attacking. It's a speed attack. What am I saying? I'm being a goof. Being a goof. That's all she wrote. Reading a monster's attacks paves your way to victory. Alright, we got a Screamer Sack and a lot of scales. Like to see it. We're going to need a whole bunch of those. You did it, buddy. Next stop, Mount Pondry Caves.
This is as far as I can take you. You gotta handle the rest on your own.
What is that Kelby doing?
Just get to the Room of Trials and purify your kinship stone. Easy, right? Oh, one more thing. I'll teach you this awesome skill I know. It's called Cheer. Riders can learn all kinds of nifty skills. I know you're not officially riders yet, but you might want to try using Cheer to get used to how skills work. Okay, be careful in there. I'll see you back at the village, kiddo. This is the last part of the ritual. Then, you'll be a full-fledged rider. Good luck.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. I'm here, so you got nothing to worry about. Go, go, go. Learn the cheer sheet. Still can't ride. That's so dumb. Get out of here. Take a look at that. There's some plants growing around here. You can find useful stuff like herbs at gathering points like these. Why, yes. Yes, we can. Walk up and press X. That's all you need to do. Pretty straightforward. Gotta love it. Get! Oh, you didn't drop me nothing? Rude. Alright, we got a Velociprey. Hey buddy, have you got your battle pouch ready? In battle, you can only use items that you've got in your battle pouch. A rider's got to be ready for anything, so see the camp menu and get it all sorted. Select the battle pouch from the camp menu and choose up to 10 kinds of items to use in battle. Item used in battle will refill from your inventory, provided that you have them. Oh, I could have gotten the sneak attack on this guy too, if not for that battle pouch dialogue. Alright, so we know that it primarily focuses on speed. It looks like I'm getting the head-to-head, so we're just going to go ahead and pop a tech and call it a day. Oh, can we get a double? Ooh, we can. A double attack. These are great. Up to you. You love to get them. We did it! Teamwork makes the dream work. And we got a beautiful, beautiful A out of it. Well, that is unfortunate. I would have hoped for an S, but it is what it is. More scales than a bone. So, at this point in time, moving forward, any other battle, if it's not new, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out for you so you don't have to sit here and watch me take on every single monster that we come across. Obviously, new battles with new monsters that we have yet to fight, I'm going to keep in, but this is more for your sanity than mine. Just because I know when you're sitting there, you're watching the video, you want to see how it goes, you don't want to see every itty-bitty battle that you encounter. So, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more fighting, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alrighty, we got an A on that one. Real unfortunate. I was really hoping for an S, but what can you do? Try and get around you. Wah! Now, you're probably wondering why I tried to get to the back of it. Well, I will tell you, when you get the back attacks, you actually get sneak attacks, which is super great. You get a free turn, so that is what that was about. I wonder if it's going to yell at me if I try to go over there. Probably, so we'll just go straight into the caves. Alright, so we are going to have a new enemy type in here. Oh, and we got a wasp little poogie. Hey, look, it's a poogie! How'd that little porker get all the way out here? There are many lost poogies. Actually, to be honest, there are 100 of them. Hidden all over the world. Find and talk to them and collect them. You can see the ones you've collected at the poogie next to the stables. This is something I've not done, is gone and gotten every single poogie. That is something we will be doing in this video, and I will keep every single poogie location. So if you wanted to use it as a guide, it wouldn't be a great guide, but it could be done. Alright, we got an herb. What else you gonna give me? Aha, and here is our new enemy type. These are primarily a tech attack type. They're Conchu. Little bug. They're not too terribly difficult. They mostly like to buff themselves or opposing monsters. As long as you stick on the power side with a hammer, preferably, they're usually pretty squishy. That's all she wrote. The Conchu yellow, and it says yellow because there are quite a few of them in here. We got red, blue, and green, I believe, on top of the yellow. All of them pretty much focus on tech. It's just the resistant shield that they use that varies. So nothing too crazy. Obviously, there are higher levels as well. So anyway, this one's chasing after me, and I'm going to go after it, so be right back. Pretty easy fight, nothing to report home to mom. I am changing the battle speed to 2. It's a little bit faster than 3, or it's a little bit faster than 1, obviously, but it's slower than 3, so it doesn't actually skip anything. It just 2 feels a lot more natural than 1 does. 1 just feels way too slow. And 3 is also pretty jolty. Anyway, I got another one of these to fight. I'll be right back. And obviously, we want to do the fighting not only for the parts, but for the experience as well. So that's kind of why I'm hammering these out whenever I encounter them. And then as far as the herbs and everything, you cannot have enough items in this game. It just, it's so bad. It's so bad, the lack of healing that you find in the alternative title, Monster Monstie-pedia 2, with all the donuts and stuff. This one, it's very painful. So, stock up while you can. Here is another poogie. Let's go ahead and grab you. Hello, you beautiful devil. It's good to see you too. Yes, it is. And then we're going to encounter what should be my first boss of sorts after we purify my stone.
This is it. This is the sacred spring. All right, put the stone in. Fully certified, real-life rider! Come on, buddy! Let's head back to the village! Adventure awaits! Ride on!
I love this game. It's so cute. It's so fun. Wow, your kinship stone's sparkly clean. Do you think the ritual really brought out its hidden power? The Purified Stone allows me up to Rarity 2 Monsties. Raising your Kinship Stone's level will allow you to put rarer Monsties into your party. You can raise the Kinship Stone's level as you progress through the story. So yay, Rarity 2s. That is awesome. You know, I thought I did, but I get... Well, no, I still think I do. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. I knew I fought something in here.
whiskers are tingling. I can feel a weird presence around here. It's a Nargacuda! It's coming at us with everything it's got! We can't go back to the village until we've dealt with this monster, buddy!
And just like that, fighting a Nargacuda. It's gonna suck. It's a Nargacuda. Time for some possum teamwork, buddy. Alright. So, I honestly don't remember what this Nargacuga focuses on. I want to say it's a combination of tech and speed until it gets mad, then it starts popping power. So for the sake of argument, I'm going to pop tech. In a worst case scenario, we bounce. You're not focused on me, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of cheer. Go ahead and increase Lossie's attack power there. Alright, again, I'm going to take a shot in the dark, call a tech. Worst case scenario, we bounce. Now where it's mad, I want to start assuming that it's going to pop some power and tech. So we're going to do power and then see if we bounce. But first it's going to force us to do the ride on, which is fine. During a ride, your powers will combine. You'll be able to select from 3 attack types, but if you keep losing the head-to-head, you'll fall off your Monstie. So, again, I'm going to focus on power because I'm pretty confident it goes to tech. Power is welling up within the kinship stone. If you keep winning head-to-head, your kinship level will increase. So we're going to go with power again, just to be safe. Oh, and now it's knocked down. Ooh, you know what a kinship skill is, buddy? It's a powerful skill, which is available only when riding. But if you use it, your ride will end. The higher the kinship level, the stronger your kinship skill is. Kinship level 3, the strongest kinship skills, which we have. Dropped an item. Hell yeah. And it's running. I honestly don't know if that was scripted that way. I'm hoping it wasn't, and I just did great. But it could have been scripted. If it is, you know, hey, I feel good about it. And we get a bunch of translucent tears. It's a small crystal that's dropped from a monster's eye and it's sell in the market or other shops. So it's basically just money. They're not going to get us started Nargacuga materials this early. What are you, crazy? What are you, crazy? Of course they're only going to give you money.
There goes the Nargacuga with its tail between its legs! And don't come back! My inspired advice led you to victory. Did it get your whiskers twitching? And, yeah, I guess you were pretty cool too. Maybe. We'd better head back and check in at the village. Yeah! Right on, buddy!
Right on. Would I like to save? Yeah, hell, might as well. Now, the one thing I've learned, I have 2 different slave slots. Why? Just in case something doesn't go correct in your recording. You don't have to catch up to where you've been. So this is going to be our 2nd save slot. So we're going to rotate between these. Totally okay if you see these 2 with different times and stamps. Just know it is all the same playthrough. So, well, with the exception of this one, but that's neither here nor there. The next day.
Ah, young rider, you are so bold. Tales of your deeds have begun to be told. Danger's no more, it's all down to you. The village is safe, that much is true. I accept my thanks for all you've done. The risk you took, the battle you won. And so to you, this notice I give. From this day forth, as a rider you'll live. Now nurture well this monster egg. Grow big and strong. Go on, break a leg. But a monster's life from nature's view is what sustains us, me and you. Have you walked among the rolling hills and stopped to sniff the daffodils? The industrious bugs of every sort are to these flowers by duty brought. The nectar that they gather there is then with others quickly shared. Upon these creatures we rely. Our need of them we can't deny.
We cannot deny it.
Flowers, bugs, and other creatures. Remember well what this will teach us. Within this cycle we have our place, and must accept it with all due grace. And for every life show gratitude. This is the proper attitude. That's why to you I must implore, never forget love and more.
Never forget love and armor.
Wait, love and amour? They mean the same thing. Son of a baggy. I think I know why Dan hates poetry now.
Ho, 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 ho. Now off to Dan you must go. He has prepared all that you need to be a rider in name and deed. So give it your best and do us proud. With kinship, with Monsties you're endowed.
Oh ho ho, that's right, you know. I've spoken to the merchant and the smithy. To their service you are now privy. Now head along and check them out. Then you'll see what they're all about. Sweet, I can buy stuff, but can I actually pick up side quests and stuff now? Probably not until I talk to Dan, huh? Look who's finally a rider. Congrats, give me a shout if you need any gear. Visit the armor and the smithy to buy and sell equipment. You can use materials in Zenny to upgrade and create equipment. Select buy to purchase equipment or sell to sell old items or equipment sets. Select a piece of equipment, you see its stats. Stats higher than what you currently have are displayed in blue, and lower stats are in red. So obviously we can't do anything in terms of that. We can upgrade. Equipments can be upgraded with specific types of materials. Some equipment may cost more Zenny or have two different kinds of upgrade materials. Upgrading equipment will improve its stats. If the same piece of equipment is upgraded several times, it may change into something new. So obviously if I wanted to, we could upgrade our iron sword. I can't because I don't have enough low-grade ore yet. But if I wanted to, we could buy other weapons. We could either get the Defender, which is a little bit stronger, but it also gives you the protection bonus. So it's usually like just at a level 1, it's already better in that regard. And then of course the Hunter Daggers are a little bit softer in most regards in terms of overall damage, but they are faster. So it just depends on your choice. Obviously for this game we only have the great swords, the sword and shields, you can't see them, but then the hammers and the hunting horn. We don't have anything else. So like in the second game, they give you access to bows and arrows. Well, in this case, just bows. I'm trying to remember everything that's in that one. You got the main 4 here, and then I think it might just be bows. I think they only included bows. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it. But obviously, you can check out my playthrough if you're interested. And then we got armor. You can get a bunch of different types of armor. You get the leather clothes, Cheval's armor, Genie's armor, or Kyoro's armor, Dan's armor, Roberto's armor, Delby's armor, the new Rider armor, which typically is what I tend to go for. Cheval's new clothes, Iroh's clothes, Gale's clothes, Naraki's clothes. The new Rider armor is just generally better in all regards, and it gives you better resistances across the board in comparison, so I am going to pick that up just because I want those resistances. I'm not a fan of the color typically, but you can change that, which is good. And remember, you can always upgrade your gear instead of buying new stuff. Yep.
Oh, hey! I heard you chased off a Nargacuga. Keeping yourself busy, I see. I can still only see you as a crybaby.
How dare you?
And now you're a rider and saving the village to boot. That's amazing. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Oh, I'm in charge of cooking today, so I'll make you something special. And for Sir Fluffykins over there.
Sir Fluffykins?
What? You don't like it? How about Special Agent Mittens?
I'm a right and proper navigator, and my name is Naviru.
Special Agent Naviru? Sir Nabikins? Nabby? That one's nice and short.
It's Naviru.
Oh, okay. I'm Lilia. Nice to meet you, Naviru. Oh, by the way, some villagers have requests for you. You can view details at the quest board. Check it out later, okay?
Oh, for sure. That's another thing we have to do, all the subquests. Select subquests in the camp menu to review requests you've accepted. Completing subquests is a great way to earn EXP and Zenny and items. You can accept subquests from the quest board, the armory and smithy, or from characters directly. Check subquests you've accepted from the camp menu. Characters with blue speech bubbles above their head have a subquest offer. White bubbles mean you have fulfilled the subquest objectives and you can turn it in. You can abandon subquests you've accepted from the camp menu or the quest board. Subquests can only be abandoned in towns. Completed subquests from the quest board or armory and smithy can be accepted and completed again. Subquests accepted from characters can be abandoned from the camp menu. They can be re-accepted by talking to the same character, but only completed once. Some subquests will cause an objective marker to appear on the map when you enter the area in its description. Subquest objective markers can be toggled on or off by selecting subquests from the camp menu, highlighting the subquest and pressing square. And now I can get 1-star difficulty subquests, and there they are. They've all started popping up. Everybody can be talked to. Hooray! Look at them everywhere, look at them everywhere. Fun times. Anyway, I'm gonna go see about changing... I'm gonna go talk to a man about changing armor. Appearance. Edit armor color. Primary, we are going with the good old-fashioned black and white. Why? Because I'm a panda. No other reason. Alrighty, confirm. And we are golden. And then Nabiru has a bunch of outfits. I'm not gonna put Nabiru into anything because reasons. But we're actually going to call this one here because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up all... Well, let me talk to Dan first. Let me talk to Dan first just so I can make sure that I don't accidentally do that. Why you guys aren't watching?
Good job, kid. You did awesome. Didn't think we'd bump into a Nargacuga, though.
We? I distinctively don't remember you being there, Dan. But go on.
But hey, you made it through the trials. I'm calling that a win. I knew you could do it, kiddo! Now, the next thing on our to-do list. Gotta show you the stables. And here it is. You look after your monsties here. And you can hatch eggs you found. That way you can get more monsties. Although it's not that easy to get eggs. First, you have to find a monster den. But your first one's on me. I woke up super early and found a likely spot. Check out your map. It'll show you where to go. It's not exactly close, though. Oh, hey! Try riding your Monstie there.
Cool. Now we've unlocked riding. You've overcome the trials and become a rider. Now your true training begins. Your first task, given by Dan, is to find a monster egg and bring it back to the village. Hatching eggs will get you new monsties. Get on your Monstie and head to Ponder Hills. Alright, oh, before you go, why not offer a prayer up with the prayer pot? You know, something good might happen. Yeah, more EXP, stuff like that. Takes money, though. Anyway, long story short, I'm going to pick up a bunch of these quests, and then I am either going to do those quests or do the main quest. I think I'll do the main quest so that we can get more eggs, so that I can start getting stronger monsties to kind of help me along the way, because obviously we have a pretty decent monstie ourselves here, but the problem is that Lassie is more akin to speed, as you can see per the tendency there. So with that being said, I want to get something that is a little bit more tech capable. I want to get something that is a little bit more power capable, or at least in terms of their tendencies. I'd also like to get something that has more genes unlocked, even though that's not, well, forgive me, gene slots unlocked, even though that's not going to come into play until much later down the road. Having something that already has some good unlocked slots would be ideal, just so that we can do some rite of channeling and get more skills and stuff like that. So Any hooser, time to go take a nice little catnap snooze on the bed and save. But in the meantime, again, as mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you just want to say hi, I'd appreciate that too. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to go ahead and get notified for additional content that's dropping, go ahead and hit that sub button. Again, your choice. I'm not going to pressure you one way or the other. I'm just giving you your options. But until next time, y'all take care and I'll see you then.